It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Yes, it is your feel-good breakfast show, bright and early on this Thursday morning. Always as great as it is to be in your company. We hope to inspire you as you start your brand new day.
And inspiration is perhaps what you need, because a popular New Year's resolution is always focusing on fitness, and starting from the comfort of your own home has never been easier. And that's all thanks to the amazing selection of fitness products from the Crazy Store.
Yeah, so Ryle joined cricket legend JP Duminy to show us how it's done.
Yes, what is up, Mzansi? It is January, and I know a lot of you have your fitness goals dialed in, but by the time you get to the end of Jan and February arrives, it seems like we've lost all that motivation. So I'm out here to give you all the inspiration you need to jack up those fitness goals, and on top of that, the Crazy Stores come through with some epic plugs, and they've got the Pulse Active fitness range to sort us out. So without further ado, it's time to test out all the latest equipment that's going to get you all jacked, and who better than to take us through this than the one and only JP Duminy.
Man.
I'm good, brother, and you?
Very well.
Hey, it's been a long festive. I know a lot of us have been chowing down, especially on the Christmas meals, so that means we've got a little bit of extra kilos, right?
Definitely. So that's why we're here today, isn't it? To shed a few.
Yeah, man, of course. And what better way than to do it in the comfort of our own home? It's never been this easy, especially now that we've got some equipment. So you ready to shake and bake?
Let's do it, buddy.
All right, man. So first up, before we do anything, we want to set up our space. We want to make sure that we are deciding where our workout's actually going to be. And a nice way to do that is obviously with some yoga mats. And the Crazy Store got us sorted out. Of course, Pulse Active has some nice colors when it comes to yoga mats. So let's set up our workstation first up. Boom. All right. Oh, as easy as that. Once you set up your gym mat, you kind of orientated yourself with where exactly the magic's going to go down.
The challenge is always the start, so rolling the mat out gives us the great plug.
All right, so we've started, and here's a great example, because I love the fact that when you are working out, we want to stay away from static stretching, get straight into dynamic work. It increases our range of motion, increases our mobility, but also limits any injury by making sure that the muscle is warm at the same time. So let's get straight into it. Okay. So arms the right leg, and twist towards the bent leg, then away from it. Nice, and stretching up, squeezing that glute, and then leaning over to the side. Hold that for a few seconds, and then go straight back up, and then back into that restart position. We can repeat that on the other side. Once again, I love the fact that our knees aren't sore, because we are on hard tiles, but the mat's got us. All right, straight to the other side. Let's do another thoracic twist towards the bent leg, and then away, and we can raise our arm up, squeezing that glute, getting a nice, good stretch. And then straight back, and then into our stance. And apart from just the dynamic stretching, it's also great to turn things up and step it up, and still using the mat with something like a skipping rope. And that's where you can really get the cardio going and get yourself even more warmed up. Yeah, man, so obviously a great way to get your warm-up on is with skipping, but not only is it great for warming up, also great to get those ankles and the stabilizers active. So it's like a prehab exercise at the same time. I'm sure for you on the field, JP, you definitely can appreciate some strong ankles, yeah?
Definitely. You need to get the heart rate up, so it's working out nicely.
Beautiful. Hey, look at that. Even counted my reps. That's pretty cool. Now, once the warm-up's officially done, we can go straight into the training session. And what better way to do it than with some resistance training? I know you'll know a lot about that, so let's get straight into it. So the Pulse Active Fitness range has a great offering when it comes to resistance bands, and they come in so many different sorts. Looks like you've already found your favorite. What are you up to over there?
Well, this is the extended resistance band, and the first thing to notice is the color of it. So this is probably the entry level in terms of the resistance it actually has.
Okay.
But what this reminds me of is 5 years ago, I actually suffered quite a severe shoulder injury. Tore my rotator cuff, and this was something that I used religiously. And it was more about sort of just cutting it off halfway, extending it up either along the side or in front, and that spoke into the stability in the shoulder. So I did plenty of these exercises to make sure that I could get back to playing fitness again.
Okay, nice, brother. I love that. And also the fact that you're showing versatility in these bands, and that's exactly what it's about. That's the magic of it. You've got so many options. You're doing the upper body. I've got something here that's quite functional that allows me to work my lower body and upper body at the same time. And this is the great thing about resistance bands. It all depends on the angle and your creativity, and you can literally target almost any muscle group that you desire. And I mean, literally, once your resistance band training session is done, you're almost finished an entire full body workout. Of course, we can't forget the abs. But not only abs, we're also going to be focusing on core because it is so important. And here's a great way to work out your abs with this ab wheel. JP, you know all about the core, you know how important it is, right?
Definitely, one of my favorite pieces of exercise equipment. You know, naturally people think that it's all about bat speed and power in the arms, that you get the power from. But this is what it's about. It's about the core, and as I said, one of my favorite ones to get the core strength going.
Let's get straight into it. I love this one. So there's two options. You can either go from your knees, which is like a graded version, makes it a lot easier, making sure that we always have a neutral spine. You don't want to put strain on your lower back. That can promote injury. So be aware of any pain that you experience in this exercise. But essentially engaging the core, it's almost like sucking your navel towards your spine, keeping it nice and firm, and then rolling that ab wheel all the way out to the end, get nice and flat, and then straight back up to restart. Now, that was a level 1 because you're on our knees. You want to step it up and try it off the feet? All right, don't try this at home unless you've got a lot of experience and emphasis on try. Okay, so from the feet, all the way down into that straight position, as low as you can. And then straight back to restart. Wow, a lot harder than it looks, trust me. But that's a great way to get your goals together when it comes to the ab wheel. You wanna go for some reps?
I'll give it a go.
Nice, yeah man, that's what's up.
My knees did touch there, but all good.
Of course, don't make everything serious when you're working out, and have a lot of fun. And especially with these tools, that's exactly what you can do. Grab a workout partner, get outside, get into the comfort of your own home, but just work out and move that body. You ready? Let's carry on, man. We still got some working out to do.
This is the intermediate one. You can actually go to the side as well for the obliques. That's why I love this core exercise. As I mentioned, this is critical in terms of the power that we gain in our batting. Yeah, beautiful.
There really are so many fun and creative ways to get your workout on. I mean, take the multi-fitness toner, for example, and this unique, versatile tool can offer you so much bang for your buck. I mean, the creativity is really limitless, but what it does, it offers great resistance at an angle, and I mean, looks like JP is already into it.
So what I'm focusing on right now is those muscle groups that you certainly neglect in the gym. Certainly the hamstrings as well as the groins, but this is sort of the resistance that you get from this muscle toner. And it gives you a nice little resistance on the hamstring. There we go. And then we can swap into the groin as well. Important muscle groups that we need to get strong. Yep, so this is a great tool to focus on those neglected muscle groups that we don't focus on during our gym workouts. So great to use this tool.
Nice, brother. And it's not only lower body workouts that you can get your fitness on with this multi-fitness tool, but upper body too. And look how simple this is. A little bit of pec, a little bit of shoulder action, great resistance, and honestly, it's all about creativity. However you put this, whatever angle, I mean, even triceps can be done as simple as voila. And who can forget the power moves, which is always an essential part of a workout. I love doing push-ups, and these push-up bars are such a great tool to get that workout on. But JP, I know you come with a lot of creativity. You've got years of experience. What else do you reckon you can do with these?
Yeah, so we can go straight into the push-up, but with that creativity, we can throw in a little bit of a core exercise as well. So at the top of the push-up, you can just bring your knee to your elbow each side. That gives you a nice bit of a core exercise as well, and go back into that push-up and switch it up with some core. Gives you a nice mix of the push-up and some core.
Yeah, man, I can definitely feel that. Now, the push-up bar themselves also do the pecs, the delts, and the triceps. So the fact that you're adding the core into this just makes it an epic workout. That's full body stimulation right there. And I think we're ready for the beach, man. Oh, man, that was so much fun, brother. Thank you so much.
Awesome, man.
I love the fact that we could have fun right here in the comfort of our very own home. I mean, a view like this, I mean, who can complain? But I like the fact that you're still moving, and moving well. For someone that's retired, it looks like you've still got it, brother. But what's actually keeping you busy these days?
Still trying to stay competitive, even though I'm throwing more balls now, as I'm the head coach of the G-Bets Rocks. But you know, whenever they're doing their fitness regimes, I'm still up there, not necessarily at the front of the pile, but I'm still in the pile. That's the most important thing. But enjoying it, having lots of fun, and here's to a great 2023.
Well, brother, all I can say is thank you so much. I love getting my sweat on with you, and I love doing that workout, bro. Cheers.
Cheers.
So get involved, Mzansi, and for anybody that has a fitness goal, now's the time to start. It's the perfect occasion, and especially when you have all this accessibility to a range of pulse active fitness gear that you are going to absolutely love. In the comfort of your own home, you can do it anywhere you want. I mean, what excuse do you have? Let's get it.
Oh, what a privilege that is, hey, to be training with JP Duminy.
I know, incredible. Well, for you, if you want to start your fitness journey from home today, head on over to the Crazy Store and browse their massive range of pulse active products. There's also something for everyone.
Come in with a little, leave with a lot. The Crazy Store has a whole range of stuff bound to surprise and delight the whole family.